Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Treka and today we're gonna be talking about the chemical attack that happened here in Damascus, Syria. Now this attack has killed at least 70 people. The majority of the victims were women and children. May their souls rest in peace. Now what I found disturbing is that as soon as the chemical weapons were used, the mainstream media immediately started blaming the Syrian government without doing any investigation or having any single evidence. They say their source comes from the white helmets who on camera are humanitarians and behind the scenes are Wahhabi jihadists. They have already been exposed for staging fake events and fighting in line with jihadists. This is a video of the white helmets staging an event. Enjoy!
Wait. Wait.
On your marks. Get set. Go!
Now look, I am here to show you the full picture the mainstream media doesn't want to show you. Now today's chemical attack took place in Douma, an area in eastern Ghouta that is under the control of an Islamic group called Jaish al-Islam, aka the Muslim Army. Check this out.
This is Jaish al-Islam, funded by the USA, UK and GCC. Do they look like moderate rebels? Men and women in cages in Ghouta, used as human shields by Jaish al-Islam.
Now I exposed who Jaish al-Islam are in the last video I did about eastern Ghouta. I showed you how they throw missiles and rockets daily on civilian areas in Damascus. I showed you how they caged women. I showed you how they used innocent civilians as human shields. I also spoke about their Wahhabi ideology and their French toenails. So I'm sure by now you all know who these hairy baboons are. But how come the media and the West never considered the possibility that the people responsible for this chemical attack could be Jaish al-Islam? I mean, how come that possibility never crossed their minds? Now let me tell you something the mainstream media is also not telling you about. Recently, when the Syrian army liberated 90% of eastern Ghouta, they found a chemical laboratory in one of Jaish al-Islam's buildings. Don't believe me? Check this out.
العبوات موجود عليها بلد المنشأ والمخبر مكتوب عليها المملكة العربية السعودية، وبالتالي الدول الغربية والمملكة العربية السعودية وتركيا كلها كأنها كان لها خطط باستمرار لخلق أجواء معينة للتدخل في واتهام الجيش العربي السوري.
Why was the media silent about this? The Syrian people were desperately trying to tell the world about this, but the mainstream media didn't give them any coverage. They didn't want to listen and they didn't want their audience to know the truth about what is really going on in Syria.
تخطط المجموعات الإرهابية المتواجدة في منطقة الغوطة الشرقية بريف دمشق لفبركة تمثيلية قصف كيميائي واتهام الجيش العربي السوري بها. قاموا بتجميع عدد من النساء والشيوخ والأطفال من خارج المنطقة استعدادا لتمثيل تلك المسرحية.
Why wasn't the public informed about this? No, seriously, why? Every time I click on the news, I see them confirming that yes, it was the Syrian army that used those chemical weapons. 100%. I saw them with my eyes on Google Earth. Give me a break. Do you really think the Syrian army is dumb to use chemical weapons now, when they are advancing and after they have liberated 90% of eastern Ghouta, when all that is remaining is Douma, an area that is smaller than a scorpion's vagina? I mean, think of it, why would the Syrian army use chemical weapons when a couple of days ago Donald Trump was saying that the American military will be leaving Syria like really soon?
And by the way, we're knocking the hell out of ISIS. We'll be coming out of Syria like very soon. Let the other people take care of it now. Very soon. Very soon we're coming out.
You know, something is really fishy. Just like my ex's yeast infection. Do you really want to convince me that the Syrian government was like having a meeting and he was observing their military advancement and progress and we're like, you know what? Things are going great for us. Why don't we spice things up? Let us use chemical weapons on the people of Douma so that the media can demonize us and the West can attack us and destroy everything we worked for. Genius!
Yeah, Mr. White. Yes, science!
You know, this whole story to me is like a tampon. I just don't buy it. Anyways, that would be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Treka. Please make sure to follow me on Facebook and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I wish you all peace. Thank you for watching.